Have you ever walked into a bedroom and felt like it was smaller than it should be? You might think the problem is the room size, but in many cases, the real issue is the wardrobe. Because the wardrobe is one of the biggest pieces of furniture in the bedroom, a few wrong decisions can make the entire space feel uncomfortable. Today, let's look at some of the most common wardrobe mistakes and what designers do differently to make a bedroom feel lighter and more practical. At Design Burst, we don't just throw random ideas at your space, we study what you really need, how you live, what problems you face, and what style fits you best. Then we create detailed 3D renders, so you can actually see how your space will look before making any big decisions. Every plan is made to look beautiful and built to work for you. So, are you ready to transform your space? Visit our website or email us today and let's design your dream home together. Mistake number 1. Choosing a wardrobe that's too deep and too large. One of the most common wardrobe mistakes is focusing only on storage capacity, while forgetting how the room will function around it. Many homeowners choose the biggest wardrobe possible, assuming that more storage is always better. But a wardrobe that's too deep or too large can reduce circulation space and make the room feel cramped. A standard wardrobe depth is usually around 600 millimeters or 24 inches, which is already sufficient for most hanging clothes. Just as important is the space in front of the wardrobe. You need room to open doors, pull out drawers, and move comfortably while getting dressed. Designers typically recommend about 900 millimeters or 36 inches of clearance in front of the wardrobe whenever possible. The goal isn't simply to fit the largest wardrobe. It's to create a balance between storage and comfortable movement, because a wardrobe should make your room easier to use, not harder to move around in. Mistake number 2. Using hinged doors in tight spaces. The wardrobe door itself can also affect how spacious a room feels. In smaller bedrooms, hinged doors often create problems. When opened, they may hit the bed or block circulation. The result is a room that feels tighter than it actually is. And the problem isn't always obvious during the planning stage. Everything may look fine on paper, but once the furniture is in place and the room is being used every day, those door swings can quickly become frustrating. Many homeowners end up adjusting how they move around the room simply to accommodate the wardrobe doors. This is why designers often recommend sliding doors for compact bedrooms. Sliding doors don't require additional swing space, making them a practical solution when every inch matters. Hinged doors can still work beautifully, but only when there is enough clearance for them to open comfortably. The right door style can improve how the entire room functions. Mistake number 3. Choosing dark finishes in small bedrooms. Color plays a bigger role than many people realize. A large wardrobe already occupies a significant amount of visual space. When you combine that with a dark finish, the wardrobe can start to feel heavy and overpowering. This becomes even more noticeable in bedrooms with limited natural light. The wardrobe may begin to feel larger than it actually is, simply because darker colors tend to attract more visual attention. As a result, the room can feel slightly smaller and less open, even though the actual dimensions haven't changed. That's why designers often choose lighter finishes for smaller rooms. Light wood tones, warm neutrals, or colors that closely match the walls. These finishes help the wardrobe blend into the space instead of dominating it. The goal isn't to make the wardrobe disappear. It's to make it feel lighter and more balanced within the room. Mistake number 4. Forgetting about visual weight. Size isn't the only thing that affects how large a wardrobe feels. Visual weight matters too. Two wardrobes can have the exact same dimensions, yet one feels much larger than the other. Why? Because of the design. Bulky moldings, oversized handles, and excessive detailing can make a wardrobe appear much larger than it actually is. What we see often influences how we perceive space. That's why a wardrobe with clean lines and simple detailing tends to feel less intrusive, even when it occupies the same amount of floor area. Designers often prefer cleaner lines and simpler details like flat panels, minimal hardware, and integrated handles. These elements create a calmer appearance and help reduce visual clutter. Sometimes the wardrobe doesn't need to be smaller, it just needs to look lighter. Mistake number 5, not taking advantage of vertical space. Many wardrobes stop short of the ceiling, and while this might seem harmless, it often creates two problems. First, it wastes valuable storage space. Second, it creates a gap that collects dust and visual clutter. Over time, that empty space often becomes a storage area for items that don't really have a proper place elsewhere. This can make the room look more crowded and less organized than it needs to be. This is why designers frequently use floor-to-ceiling wardrobes. Instead of spreading storage outward and consuming more floor area, they maximize the vertical space that's already available. The result is more storage, a cleaner appearance, and a room that feels more organized. When done properly, a tall wardrobe can actually make a bedroom feel larger rather than smaller. Mistake number 6, prioritizing size over organization. Here's a mistake that many people don't realize until after the wardrobe is installed. Before designing a wardrobe, designers usually start by understanding your storage needs and how you use your wardrobe on a daily basis. In many bedrooms, the goal isn't to create the largest wardrobe possible. Take this bedroom as an example. The wardrobe is sized according to the actual storage needs of the homeowner rather than occupying as much wall space as possible. It provides hanging space and compartments while maintaining a comfortable amount of breathing room within the bedroom. Because the wardrobe is properly planned, it supports the room instead of competing with it. The bedroom feels more organized, more spacious, and more relaxing, even without relying on an oversized cabinet. Good storage isn't about having more space, it's about having the right space. Mistake number 7, not taking advantage of mirrored doors. One often overlooked feature that can dramatically change how a room feels is mirrors. When used properly, mirrored wardrobe doors can help reflect both natural and artificial light. They can also create the illusion of a larger room. This is especially useful in compact bedrooms. By reflecting the surrounding space, mirrors help create a greater sense of openness and brightness throughout the room. It's a simple design strategy, but one that can have a noticeable impact on how spacious a bedroom feels. However, mirrors aren't always the best solution. If they reflect cluttered areas, busy shelves, or unattractive views, they may actually increase visual noise. That's why designers carefully consider what the mirror will reflect before deciding to use it. A mirror should enhance the room, not multiply the clutter. A wardrobe should make your bedroom feel more organized, not more crowded. So before focusing on how much storage you can fit, think about how you want the room to feel. Because often, making a bedroom feel larger isn't about adding more space. It's about making smarter design decisions. If you found this helpful, let us know which wardrobe mistake you see most often. Your home deserves the same, but instead of guessing what furniture to buy or how to lay out your space, you can get a clear design plan first. And if you need help with your own space, you can visit our website at www.designburst24.com and reach out to us via email or WhatsApp. And you'll get a detailed 3D plan, furniture options, and a clear shopping guide. And don't forget to subscribe for more real home design.